Hi everyone, for tonight's Nightcap and review, I'm having a soda, and tonight I'll be reviewing For She Is Wrath by Emily Varga. This is a book I received as an ARC from NetGalley, but of course I'm going to give my honest opinion. These are the tropes, and these are the content warnings. The content warnings were not listed in the book. These are things I noticed as I was reading the book. Of course, I could have missed some, but those are the majority of what I found to make you aware of what you'll read if you choose to read this book. Now, this is a YA fantasy that was just so good that I really enjoyed, and I gave it a 4.5. So what's this book about? So this book's about Dania, who was betrayed by someone she trusted completely. For that betrayal, she is now sitting in prison for a crime she did not commit. So for the last 364 days, she has been plotting her revenge against the man she loved who betrayed her. Trying to survive the prison and the torture she is subjected to is nearly unbearable. That is until an accidental break-in occurs by another prisoner. They come to an agreement and decide to plan and execute an escape from the prison, while also bonding over their mutual need for vengeance and revenge. Eventually, they're able to escape, and using stolen Jinn treasure ripe with dark magic, they are able to use this gained wealth to obtain a new identity for Danya. Then they are able to return home under these new identities and get revenge against those that did them and their family wrong. But something to remember is nothing comes for free, and magic always has a price. So when it comes time to pay up, will it have all been worth it? So what are my thoughts? Again, I'm giving this a 4.5. In case you couldn't tell from the plot, this is actually a gender swap Pakistani fantasy retelling of the Count of Monte Cristo, and it was so good. It was fast paced, it was exciting, and filled with feminine rage, and I loved it and could not put it down. If you actually think about it, the combination of the Count of Monte Cristo with feminine rage was the perfect combination, and it was executed perfectly. In my opinion, this book had everything. It had action, it had adventure, it had revenge, plot, schemes, betrayal, and even romance. Now, this is a YA book, so the romance is a closed-door, clean romance, but personally for me, I didn't notice because the plot had such a grip on me. I was captivated by the story. I also love the female main characters in this book because they were strong, resilient, and smart. Not just the main characters, the side characters as well. They weren't one-dimensional. And this is usually because most of these female main characters, or not main characters, I should say, most of these female characters actually went through some kind of betrayal or suffering, and they were shaped by that. And that was actually a theme carried throughout this book, the question of how much do you let your rage and need for revenge consume you, and how far are you willing to go to get it? That was actually really driven home by this twist at the end of the book that I didn't see coming and never even thought to suspect this person. So I was really blown away when it happened. Overall, I really enjoyed this book and the author's writing style. It is actually their debut novel, and I was impressed. This book will be available October 29th. Definitely give it a try and give it a download, and I hope everyone has a good night and happy readings.